You want me to bring you up? No,
We're live, everyone.
He's gone.
We're live. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Make some noise. Boys, make some noise. Oh, my God. Do you know what today is, folks? Hello. Folks, today is a special day. Mikhal's not here, so it's the Christos Takeover. Make some noise for Christos, everyone. Yeah! And we got the band here.
We got the whole band, folks. Let's introduce the new band for today, shall we? We got on lead guitar, Kenstos! Kenstos! Show off your shirt. And in the back on the drums, we got Glenstos! Oh, shit. Now listen, before we get into anything, this is really important. Everyone is Christos today. You're all Christos today. Make some noise. Hello, are you here for the mic? You're just... Oh, okay, cool, yeah, more pictures, sick. Sorry guys, I gotta call my lawyer. I think someone's about to infringe on my IP. No, I'm just kidding. There is this guy, and he told me a story, and this is why I want to do the Christos Takeover. If you guys want to do a little backing, that'd be cool, a little quiet backing. In New York City, in the late 70s, early 80s, Andy Warhol's janitor at the factory, he rented a studio. Did you guys know that? He rented a studio, and oh shit, we were on the wrong cam. He rented a studio, and they did a show called Party Television. Has anyone heard of this? Well, there was a guy, and he inspired me to do this next set. Cut. I'm doing the set now. He gets really close into the camera, and he goes, "Look at your mother in the living room. She's Christos. Your friends are Christos. Your enemies, Christos. Your loved ones, Christos." So with that in mind, I hope you guys practiced. We're going to sing the national anthem. If everyone could stand up. We're going to sing the Christos national anthem. Please take your hats off. All right, you guys ready? You got to play. Sorry, you got to play. Whenever you're ready, Kenny. Oh, Christos, he's such a cool guy. He is so cool, not like that other guy. Mikhal is gone, so I sing this song, 'cause it is my fucking show. And I want you all to know that I brought in Celine Dion to sing in French. Let's run that back from the top. I think Celine, Mr. Q. Let's run that back from the top. Oh, Christos, he is such a cool big-dicked guy. He is so cool. If you were chopping onions, you wouldn't cry. And now to sing in French, Celine Dion! And now to sing in French, Celine Dion! Guys, I think Celine stiffed me. What do we do? Are you a bassist? I'm the bassist. We found the bassist! We found the bassist! Only on the Christos Takeover. No. Okay. Hold on. This is momentous. Fuck you for not being here, Mikhal.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna get into it.
What are we getting into?
Well, you're the bassist, right?
I think I am.
You're the bassist. What's your name? Look into the camera. Do a sick intro.
The name is Peter Peter Schmidt, and we're going to play some kick-ass tunes for you, okay?
Fuck yeah, we found the bassist. How long have you been playing bass for?
Really, when I came out of my mom, there
Holy
was
shit.
just a bass thrown on me, and I've been playing since that long.
Since he came out of his mama, everyone.
I have a question. Not many bass. I haven't seen many six-string basses. So, like, what kind is that? It looks more like a guitar.
This is
than a bass.
actually a special. It's made out of driftwood, very aged driftwood from the Victorian era. It's a special bass. I just added really light strings because my fingers were starting to callus, and then with calluses in time comes me having my fingers shred the heck off. We're allowed to swear here, right?
Oh, you're
Oh, okay, perfect. My fingers peel the fuck off. Woo! So I had to get lighter ones, and yeah.
Peter Schmidt stoves, everyone. We found the fucking bases. Give us a little taste. Let's hear what he's got. Fuck yes, guys. Make some noise for the house band. Are you ready? All right, this guy, he's new. He saw a poster.
This guy is analog. He saw a poster and he decided he was going to come out on probably the greatest show ever that we've ever done. Guys, make some noise for Mark Amstos, everyone. Mark Amstos.
All right, first, I just want to thank Christos for organizing this. Does this get any taller?
It does. You just gotta pull her up.
Just pull her up. This guy can help me out? All right.
Like I know what I'm doing.
Well, one of us does, huh?
Tall boy height. There we
That looks pretty good.
go. This part you're on your own. It does that a lot.
All right, let me tell you what I got for you here. Like some of you, maybe my favorite movie is Goodfellas. And what really does it for me there is Ray Liotta's narration through the movie. So I've written up a couple pages of a short story I'm working on, and I set this up as a spoken word piece. And if I had my way, this would be a movie someday, and you'd be hearing the narrator telling you the story as we walk through it. I'm going to tell you what I know about Tom Beach. You might have heard his name on the news, Tom Beach. If you were from around here, you'd have known him as Little John. Big John was his father. And wherever you found Big John, you'd find Little John. And after Ella died, that's Tom's mom. After she died, it was just them two on the farm. Tom's story gets interesting to most people when he shoots that senator in the head. Tommy was interesting before that, though. Interesting since the day I met him. I met the Beach family through our neighbor Frankie DeVree. Frank's farm was right next to theirs. I loaned him some horses when Tom was 4 years old. It was one of those horses that kicked Tom in the head and started his troubles. Tommy was a good kid, though. He never wanted any trouble. The cops in town knew his story, so if he got up to something, they'd bring him my way so as not to upset Big John. Most of the time, whatever he did, it was a friend of his who put him up to it. So the first thing the cops asked me after Tommy shot that senator was if I knew who put him up to it. Little John wouldn't do this alone, they told me. There must have been somebody who manipulated him. A friend, a girlfriend, a coach, maybe me. But it wasn't hard getting through to Tommy. You just had to look him in the eye when you talked to him. Now, some people had a hard time with that. He had the eyes of a killer before being a killer. But if you'd look him straight in his eyes, he'd stop his world to listen to you. He got that from Big John, because whenever Little John spoke, Big John stopped. All 20 stone of him bent on that boy's words. Hearing that one of my horses kicked Little John in the head, I figured Big John's putting a bullet in mine. He'd served in the war. He was no stranger to killing. I'd seen him at early service Sunday past, and Father Bennett's sermon that day was on mercy. Mercy for the sinner, mercy for the ignorant, mercy for those who know not what they do. I didn't know what happened until Ella called me and told me Tommy got kicked in the head and was on his way to the hospital. She said he might not make it. She told me Big John was coming for me and that he took his gun with him. And I told her I'd be here waiting for him. His truck came down my lane before I finished my cigarette. He got out and put his gun and a carton of smokes on the hood of his truck. He told me how one of my horses kicked his son in the head and cracked his skull right open, and he blamed me. He turned his gun to point the barrel at me and said Ella would call us from the hospital and that we were going to wait by the phone until she called to tell us whether Tommy lived or died. In his own quiet way, he made it loud and clear to me, if Little John died, Big John would shoot me dead. So there we sat in my kitchen, smoking a lot, talking a little, and I brought out some whiskey, and we made a deal. If Tommy lived and were touched in the head, I owed Big John a debt. I had to repay the lost labor of a firstborn son. I had to arrange whatever support little John might need. And I had to replace the horse that kicked Tom with another one, and Tom got to keep that horse. Tommy lived, but he was touched in the head. My wife Anna didn't think I did well in the deal I made with Big John. She got pulled into it because little John needed a tutor. Turns out Ella did too. Her English wasn't so good. So there'd be days where I was working the fields with Big John, and there'd be Ella, Tommy, and Anna talking Dutch and English in the kitchen. Anna and Ella became good friends pretty quick. Best friends before long. It was a happy story for a little while. Happiest time of Tommy's young life. But about a year after it all started, it all got taken away from him. Car crash. Anna and Ella in the front seats. Tommy in the back. Only Tommy lived. That was hard on the kid. He went pretty quiet after. Big John was quiet by nature. Boy, it was quiet after the girls died. It felt like it fell to me to talk for all three of us when we were working the farms together. I tried to fill the silence as best I could. If it was just me and Tommy, I'd hum a tune or tell him some stories about what his mom was like before she died. I'd tell him how much she loved him and how proud she'd be of what a good farmhand he was becoming. He really took that seriously, making his dead mom proud by working hard on the farm. There wasn't much a little guy like him could do, though, and the way he was touched in the head, there wasn't much we could trust him with. He was a fast runner, though, so I'd tell him to go fetch a wrench or a screwdriver from his dad for me, and off he'd go running. And then his dad would tell him he needed a C-clamp or an anchor bolt from me, and off he'd go running. We didn't actually need the stuff half the time, but it kept the boy busy, and it got him learning about tools and hardware. And that's all I've got for you, folks.
Make some noise for Mark and Thank you. Thank you for coming out. Fuck yeah. How are you guys feeling? Everyone doing good? Let's just keep this moving along. This next guy, he may have been involved in a bread scandal. We don't know. We don't know, folks. Make some noise for Christos Sloblastos.
Oh, we're all a little Greek today. Hello. Hello, Christos. Look at you. That's where the camera is? Oh, that's intense. All time. Hello. Read a survey result there, Christos. You might think it's interesting. Came from the National Institute, if I made this up. It is now that declaring your bisexuality has overtaken announcing your veganism as the most popular answer to a question that nobody asked. Nobody asked. It's pretty popular. And I'm happy. I'm happy for them. Really am. A lot of these, especially the young girls, they're doubling their chances, at least hypothetically. And I'm on board with that. Okay, well, good. See, but yours isn't hypothetical. But that's a different part. We'll get there. But it's really the timing of it. I'm glad that she's found herself and that she's opening up to me, but I'd really like her to finish my latte so I can go to my meeting. It's a little bit of a weird moment. But I have a lot of deep respect for the old school lesbians from back in the day where they had to put a lot of work into finding a little bit of fun. Cruising folk festivals and whatnot, and having to play the game. Is the woman in overalls and sandals, is she a lesbian? Is she a farmer? Is she both? But now it's easy because all the girls who are declaring their bisexuality, the fish jumps right in the boat. Fish jumps right in the boat. So I feel for them. but I have a lot of connection way back in the day with the old school, the horny heartsick lesbian. Me and 15-year-old me and Melissa Etheridge, we were on the same page, pining. That's amusing. I know. It didn't really go anywhere. That's fine. What was the other question I had for let's see, for Christos? Here we go. I'm doing this all quiet and low key, and it's just getting weird to me too. Sorry, internet. Oh yeah. Did you want to hear my one really useless imitation? Yeah. That you won't even know? All right. And oh, hello. Sorry. It's from a show that probably was done well before you were born. Okay. And I will give bonus points and no money to anybody who can identify it. No money. Okay. Though I be tempted. Okay. If you got it. Okay, ready? But I don't want to be the baby. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's from a show called Pee-wee's Playhouse. Pee-wee's Playhouse, which had a minor puppet character named Terry, or Terry, the pterodactyl. And Pee-wee wanted him to be the baby when they played house. But Terry didn't want to be the baby. I told you nobody would get that imitation. But it's out of me now, and that's good. You know, you gotta let stuff out. That's the important thing. The camera, you're not the camera. Why am I talking to you? You do have, well, you had some presence before, but now you've got Stos presence. You've taken it to another level. Not the Mentos, but Stos. I don't know if we were talking a little bit about conspiracy theories before, and I only really have one, but I think it's a pretty strong one, and I'll share it. You know, I don't want to open up the doors and have the black helicopters show up, but here it is. If you're ready for it, I don't think Taylor Swift likes to fuck. Yeah. I know she talks a big game about it. She's always on about her long list of ex-lovers and how much she likes her sexy sex with her big sexy boyfriend or husband now. Even wrote a song describing his genitalia as a redwood, which is weird right there. But the thing is, you can fake being sexy a lot of different ways. You can fake it, learn the dancing with the shoulders and the feet, and you can make little pouty sexy faces. But at the hips, they do not lie. You watch Taylor dance, and it's like watching an orangutan use a hula hoop. Oh my God. I think she's counting. 1, 2, 3, 6. And I don't have any inside information on this from the wedding night or any other night, but I'm pretty sure her only accepted sexual position is the brace for impact. Yeah. Okay. We can get through this, Tay-Tay. We're not going to be Ophelia. Here it goes. Travis, you may begin. Oh, shake it off. Shake it off. I made girls run away. Thank you. Good night.
Make noise. No. Chris Loblaw, everyone. He's not a Christos. He's been disavowed. Make some noise for Brandon McIntosh.
I like how you looked right at me and said, "Are you ready?" And then put it right down like I'm 4 feet tall. Thank you. Thanks for that. That was great. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen people walk from a show, but I've never seen people run away as fast as they could from a show. I think they were confused of what they walked into. There's just a band silently standing behind you. You're wearing that, you just look like a lounge singer who lost his mind. You're just like rambling on about your wife and Taylor Swift. That was beautiful though. That was all I could see. What would your band name be?
Well, my fallback is Rude Licks with umlauts on the U and the I.
Sounds about right. How's it going, guys? Ken Stos, Glenn Stos, Celine Dion? Celine Dion Stos? Oh, beautiful name. I like Celine Dion. Heard it the other day in the grocery store. That's where you hear Celine Dion. I was thinking, I'm like, I'm a bit of a hypochondriac and I've been feeling kind of stiff lately. I'm like, what if I got the Celine Dion disease? You guys know that? Shit, all her bones are fusing together. It's crazy. It's like a mummy's curse or something. So I looked it up to see what it was called. It's literally called stiff person syndrome. That's right on the nose with that one, right? There's a lot of weird disease names out there. They're like, no, let's just make this one straightforward. We need to do a few renames, I think, right? Parkinson's, that's just shaky person syndrome. Guys, it's all right. Her bones are fusing together, but they're making a statue for her in Las Vegas. Yeah, they're just gonna wait. They're just gonna lead her up and then just be like, and done. These guys believe in ghosts or what, huh? You guys like the spookies, huh? I've always wanted to live in a haunted house. I thought it'd be, no, you don't. You lived in a few. But you also, do you have cats too, though? Not at the time. I was gonna say, because you can't tell the difference if you have cats and a haunted house at the same time. They kind of do the same shit. My house could be haunted as shit. I'd have no idea. But I thought it would be fun because I was on the bus here and I noticed they're turning the old children's hospital building into condos. I'm like, that's perfect. So many children. I don't like kids though, so I don't know about those ghosts. I don't know if I can handle that. They're making spooky sounds. You guys believe in aliens? Huh? I thought so. Anyone see any UFOs before? Huh? Huh? Yeah, I know you did, Kenny. This is why you're the way you are now, because you saw that UFO. What's your story? What happened?
Actually, it was last summer. I was walking home, and on the Thames River, I saw three orange spear-shaped lights glide across the sky. I think they're probably drones.
I think it was that Indian holiday. What's it called? They're just lighting fireworks off till 1 a.m. That might have been what you saw. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm not scared. I believe I saw a UFO myself. I'll tell this. This is an old story. I used to tell all the time. I saw when I was 13 years old. I saw a UFO when I was on a camping trip. It was incredible. I was out there with my friend and his family, and it was one of those campsites that's like half trailer park, half campsite. You've ever been to one of those cheap ones? Right? It's just like white trash meets white privilege, one of those places. So me and my buddy, we do this every year, and we'd always know we have to find the trailer park kids. They're the best ones to hang out with. We're going to have a great weekend. So we walked around until, sure enough, we just see a gaggle of kids near the water. That's what you call a group of trailer park kids, a gaggle. That's right. That music started playing in our head once we saw them. We're like, fuck yeah. They're just smoking cigarettes and catching turtles. We're like, yeah, this is gonna be a good weekend. And this whole group, there's just like this girl with them who's like also 13. She's running around all day. I'm like, I'm just falling in love slowly. I'm also 13. Let's remember that. Important detail. Her name is Brittany, and I'm just like falling in love with this white trash girl. And at one point in the day, she comes and sits on my lap. Is just smoking a cigarette. I'm just like, I'm getting a hand job tonight. I'm like, I don't know where that thought came from, but it's just like, bam! It's just like, I'm putting that into the universe. We're going to see what happens with this girl. So sure enough, like, I abandoned my friend later that night, and I managed to get her alone in the park, but she's got to bring her little sister with her, which sucks. So we let her play in the playground, and we go out in the field, and we're looking up at the stars and stuff, and I'm nervous as shit. I'm just in braces. I'm like, what do I don't know. And then she just leaps on top of me because she's trailer trash, right? I've barely kissed a girl, let alone sloppily made out with a girl. So I'm just like doing my best to hold on, just like trying to get a breath. Then at one point, I just feel her hand like slowly going down my chest. and she starts tugging at my belt, and I'm just like, oh my God, the hand job I put into the universe is coming true. But then we just hear, Brittany, and her sister's just walking up on us. We're like, fuck, what? She's like, look, and you guys probably forgot this is a UFO story. But sure enough, she points up, looks up, and there's just 3 lights, just similar to yours. That's why I do believe yours. Just boogieing across the sky, no sound, no nothing. And I just leapt to my feet, and I just went, that was a UFO, and I ran into the darkness to go tell my friend. I've been waiting for this my whole life, my whole childhood. I just wanted to see a UFO. And I finally saw it, and I ran away from a hand job I was definitely going to get. It's all right. Saw a UFO, I got a hand job later in life, it was okay. But I feel like seeing a UFO is kind of like getting a hand job when you're 13. Just kind of stick with me here, right? It's a life-changing experience, probably won't last long, and no one's ever going to believe you. All right, guys, I've been Brandon McIntosh. Thank you.
Make some noise for Brandon McIntosh, everyone. Take a bow. 1 for 7, 12 for 69. I don't know if inflation changed that. We have some chatters here. Let's see. Mike Percy. Host cam looks like Zoom call masturbator. Fair. Mikal is in the chat, everyone. Let's give Mikal a big boo. Boo! 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 Yeah! Give it to him! Yeah, fuck you! Fuck you! Nothing! It's Ken Stos and Glenn Stos and Peter Pewterschmidt Stos and all of the audience Stos. And this next guy coming up to the stage. Make some noise for Nick Longlade Stos!
Hello. Buenos noches. I thought Mikal was here the whole time playing guitar. I didn't know. It almost feels like you're filming a porn with the.
It's kind of insulting to our new bassist a bit.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologize to him.
Did you make sure to let him know to wear a white T-shirt? I just feel like it was kind of a coincidence.
No, honestly, no. I got these custom made at the
very nice
Gucci retailer.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I
thought
got a
I seen it.
connection.
Yes.
This is real Egyptian cotton. If I had known, I would have gotten a 4th one, but
Beautiful.
it does fit well. It does fit well.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for having me. Okay. Anyways, Mike Percy. God damn it. Mike Percy. Where was this here? Mike Percy. I got this haircut. I showed him a picture of a squirrel. I came out looking like a chipmunk. I'm trying to get my money back. Those goddamn bastards. Sorry, I got the... 1 second here. Mike Percy. I recently started a tree cutting business. Yeah? Well, I mean, I bought this damn pack of beavers. I don't know what to do with them. Somebody better order some tree cutting because I can only fit so many in the bathtub of my bachelor apartment. Oh my God, they're driving me nuts. I gotta go feed them. Mike Percy. Anyone else's dad ever run into the washroom while you're in the shower as a kid and then they decide to take a shit? It's kind of an issue, you know. Like we had a second washer. There's no need. And when it's humid like that, you can almost taste it. But, you know, every time I go into the washroom now, it's very nostalgic for me. It was the most time me and my dad ever spent together. Oh no, she's going to. Okay. She knows my dad. Oh no. My most cherished childhood memory. Mike Percy, Mike Percy, Mike Percy. Now, Mike Percy, you went to go roast everybody at a McCabe's. Well, guess what? This is the roast of Mike Percy. Mike Percy's mama so fat, she gave birth to Mike Percy. Mike Percy's tits lactate root beer. Mike Percy scrapes the shit out from underneath his fingernails and uses it as seasoning. Mike Percy is half ogre. His mom is normal. His dad is Shrek. He should change his name to Mike Myers and go back to the swamp he calls Sparta. When Mike Percy takes a shit and his finger slips through, he wipes it on a cracker and saves it later for later. No? Okay. Mike Percy should have stepped on the scale before getting onto the McCabe's rooftop the other night. I'm surprised they even let him up there maximum weight capacity. That's all I have to say about Mike Percy.
Well, we should give him a second, I feel, if he has a response in the chat.
Okay. Is he even there?
Oh, he's in the chat.
Mike Percy.
He says, I'm not even offended about the ogre one.
Oh,
And
damn.
then he said that was good, so
Okay.
try harder, I guess.
Okay, try harder.
We're trying to upset him.
Me and Mike Percy went to high school together. Look at us now. Mike Percy should get a haircut. He's a really big guy with a lot of hair. It's a really hot summer, so go easy on yourself. Mike Percy should join the band. He'd be great. He would join. He would be good. Mike Percy, don't hurt me. I'm scared of the man. He could use me as a fucking toothpick. Anyways, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about? Can I just talk about things? Can I be whatever? Okay, we can do whatever. We're at COP. There's no camp. There's only a COP here. So I didn't bring any narcotics, just LSD. Anybody have any interesting plans going on this weekend? Anything fun? Sunfest? No? Sunfest? Yeah. Walk around, fuck around. A couple of different people. Maybe get laid, maybe not get laid. Definitely eat food. Definitely overpay for it. Definitely eat it on your lap on a park bench next to a garbage. Maybe the public washroom. It's going to stink like shit. I'm not going to have a good time. It's going to be too hot. I'm going to spend too much money and not get laid. It's going to be fun. And that's a Saturday for me now, folks. 26, but really I'm 65. It's time to go into a retirement home. Oh, did I psych you out there? Are you going to join me in this retirement home? Are you going to join me in the porta potty at Sunfest to get in the head? Oh, okay. There's a hooker in the alley waiting for us both later. If you're.
That's okay. I've got a big call waiting for me tomorrow.
You didn't invite me?
No.
Why not? Where were you? Oh my God. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Sometimes I want to die when I get on stage. Sometimes I don't want to die. Doesn't really matter. I heard that. All right, Will Ferrell. I heard all the blind veterans in America are going to be receiving Meta glasses for free. Did you guys hear about this? No? It's going to help them live. It's going to help them pick out T-shirts and such, okay? But I don't really think that's what they're going to use it for. I think it more be like, oh, Meta. Is this crack or meth? Oh, Meta. Please tell me this prostitute isn't Vietnamese. Oh, Meta. Where do my legs go? I usually only do that one at the Legion. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to end on that, I think. Unless, what are we saying? What are we saying? I could say we're ordering.
You know what? Give us your strongest joke. Finish with your strongest joke.
Well, I think there might be only one way to end racism, and it's barbecue. Hear me out. Everybody loves a good barbecue, right? Plus, he ain't gonna call me a cracker after you try my ribs. Bombaclat. That's all I got.
Make some noise for Nick Longlade Stos, everyone.
The mingle.
Folks, we've got one last act. I think this is a pretty sick way to end it. You haven't written your name down on here in a while, Kenny, so I'm gonna.
How'd you guys enjoy that Christos takeover? Give a big old Christos round of applause for Kenny Stos. Show your shirt for the camera. Kenny Stos and Glenn Stos and our bassist. And yes, everyone, and Christos and everyone Stos. And the boys here, who'd you write down? All right, make some noise. They're gonna play us out. Thank you for. I'm gonna do the exit now. Sorry. Can we redo the whole show from the start? Did everyone remember exactly what? Guys, make some noise for everyone you saw tonight. Make some noise for me and not Mikal, because he's not here. And make some noise for Mingle and for the people watching at home. Thank you so much. And here are the music stylings of Kenny and Anthony.
You don't have.
We gotta give this guy a little workout here.
Did you ever end up doing the Silent Hill?